Welcome to the Disney Parks, a true smorgasbord of American tastes and ideals, where everyone lets you know exactly what you need to know about them before you even meet them. And I'm talking, of course, about the adult novelty Disney t-shirt. And you all know what I'm talking about. You've seen the shirts, all right? You've seen them. Most expensive, whatever. She wants an alphabet letter. Well, these are all the most tasteless, strangest choices we've made for wardrobe options at the magical, most wonderful place on earth. So listen, I need to understand these shirts better. I need to understand just where this energy is coming from. So I lost my mind and I deep dived down an Etsy hole that I am lucky to climb back out of. And I have found some truly unique flavors of Disney adult shirts. So let's talk about them. Let's go. Where it all really got started, all right? The silly, drinky, good time friends. We have a drinking problem shirt. So, you go to Epcot and you're an adult and you like to have a good time and you want to sample all of the delicious drinks from the 11 countries that you have available to you. Cool. The Drinking Around the World shirt. It's a great place for a bachelorette party, a family reunion. Epcot. It's memories. Drunken, stupid memories. And some of these shirts are okay. Some of them are weird. Malt whiskey? That's cute. That's cute. I like that. Sippity Doodah? Okay, well, we gotta stop singing that song, but that's a cute pun. I just thought of that joke, and I'm happy with it. Let's get Sith-faced? I don't know, that might be hugging a line that I'm not exactly comfortable with. Millennials. This is definitely a lot of millennial humor here, all right, where drinking isn't so much of a problem for families, it's an activity we do for fun. There is an entire subset of shirts on places like Etsy that are filled with nothing but Disney characters conceptualized as drinking mugs. We have Disney villain wine glasses, we've got 7 dwarf beer steins, we've got Anna and Elsa wine cups with their wigs on them. There are so many specific, bizarre choices, and if you can think of a Disney princess and or villain, there is a very, very good chance on Etsy right now there's a wine glass version of it. Let's try it. I don't know. Let me think. Maleficent. Oh, yeah, there's a wine glass version of it. Finding Nemo. Couldn't possibly. Oh my God, there's a Finding Nemo one. Well, we've figured out a way to make every Disney character into a cocktail glass. Also, what is going on with Friends? Like, I get that it was a great show, but we don't need to blend the Friends franchise with Disney theme park shirts, and it runs rampant. It runs rampant everywhere you look. It's just like Friends, and then like 3 to 4 Disney IP characters. It's cute. Friends, the one where they all drink too much at Disney, and then spend the next day regretting it, trudging around Animal Kingdom. There's just something about the whole cute gal drinking pun thing that's just very in right now. Like, mom needs an excuse to drink at Disney, so let's throw a pun on her shirt. Mini bars. That's what they call me down south, Drinkerbell. Drinking Beauty, Beauty and the Buzz. It's harmless. No one's getting hurt by these shirts, right? Except your liver. The only thing... And they're bad jokes. And that's a common trend here, is that they're all bad jokes. Here's why Mickey's copyright shouldn't expire. We can't be trusted with the copyright of Mickey because we'll do stupid stuff like this. And it's just the laziest art. It's the same character, just one's wearing a bow on top of the head. It's so lazy. Just says drunk with the R backwards. You know what? That's Toys R Us thing. Lazy. Your designs are lazy. I don't even know who this shirt is for other than me, because I'm like a working parent around theme parks, so I will occasionally make work trips where I pop into the park without my children, and I feel terribly guilty, and I bring them lots of treats home because of my parental guilt. But I don't really know, I mean, like, this is such a small niche. Who's going to Disney without their kids? And wearing shoes like that are that unsupportive. There's no one old enough to go to Disney without their kids who could spend a day at Disney with those shoes on and survive. We need inserts, gel inserts, orthotic inserts. You know what, though? As a father, I love, I'm just doing all the things that my kids tell me are the worst. Cool. I love a cool dad joke. And, you know, so when I am their father, give me that shirt, because I am indeed their father. We don't need a map. I am the map. Yes, I am in fact the map. I close my eyes and go to when I go to my mind palace, it's a folded out Disney theme park map. That's what it is inside my head at all time. I don't golf. Neither did my father, but I know a lot of golfers, and I really love the shirt that says, I'd rather be golfing, but it's crossed out and it says, at Disney World with my beautiful wife and kids. Great dad energy. There's a lot of shirts that are just like, you know, freedom and Mickey. Like, I come to Disney World for the trains and the animatronic presidents, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And also the freedom I enjoy inside this park. And you know what? Freedom. Now, there's shirts that identify you as a father, but I also really enjoy a good dad joke shirt. Such as, and including, I grew this beard while waiting in line for this Disney attraction. That's hilarious. Turned down for Walt? What? Come on. You know, there's a lot of like, you know, I'm done adulting for the day, and that's cute. This mom runs on coffee and Disney. Some of these shirts just purely are just unhinged. So what, you pooped at Disney? People poop every day. It's not... Listen, here's something that'll really break your brain. The next time you're on Main Street, just look around and think about the fact that everyone that is surrounding you at that park is gonna poop. That's a lot of poop. Disney must handle an epic amount of poop every year. It's all of America's poop. It's just like a poop crucible. It's truly the American dream. Here's an adult Disney shirt that I really love. On the front, just a cute Mickey, but on the back, it has the really important message that says, apologies in advance for having to wait in line behind my family. You're all looking around now and you're like, are we the family? You are. You are the family. And you're like, not us. I love a cute Disney couple shirt, you know, like a basic Mickey bar and then an extra Dole Whip, super cute. The extra sweet, kinda salty, adorable, double trouble. They're cute, they're harmless. And also, they let me know that you go together. It cuts to the chase. I'm like, oh, these people are in love. I don't need to establish their relationship. We can just get on to talking about Disney, you know? Oh my God, I love that. I've got my mind on my honey and my honey on my mind, and then the other shirt is just the honey. That's me, I am the honey. I love this. I love the Beauty and the Beast one here. Her chapter 3 and his peculiar girl. I love taking a little bit of song lyrics and turning them into shirts. See that line with the man pours the beer, it calls me, and no one knows how far I'll go. That's hilarious. Spud Muffin? That is literally me. I am a Spud Muffin. There's something about me that's very Spud-like, but also very Muffin-like. Forky is every millennial. Forky, I am trashed, I am trash, zero forks giving, what the fork? There's saying that many fork puns in succession is kind of actually the greatest thing I've ever done. So it's great, it just rolls off the tongue. But here's where things just start to take a turn. And where we're just like, okay, where are we going with these shirts? Here's where the shirts shift their tone from fun and light, you know, a little questionable, but otherwise harmless, into something a little bit more toxic, a little bit more dark. COVID really broke a lot of people, and Etsy is a really great example of that, because when you go on there and you start digging, the amount of COVID Disney-related mashup shirts is just it's kind of weird, actually. It's kind of weird. Here are some. I'm not even really comfortable showing you the level at which there is just a endless pool of bizarre COVID Disney shirts. But like, you know, to Immunity and Beyond, cool, you know? Cool. Why do we keep replacing vowels with the castle? That's really the question I have, you know? Social Disneying. Why are we celebrating this? Is really, like, why are we like, you know, like, You don't have like a lot of measles humor, you know, on Etsy. There's not a lot of like polio jokes. You know, it's like, why are we doing this? This is weird. And of course, if you're a Stitch fan, good news, your favorite form of communication is here in that shirt covered with text and Stitch. I got vaccinated, but I still want some of you to stay away from me. Is that the Stitch energy you want? Who are these shirts for? I'm not exactly sure. I don't give a yuck. That's just a bad joke. Don't do my boy Goofy wrong like that. Goofy doesn't need to be associated with such nonsense. What are you doing? Because you agreed to come here into this place, and why is this the energy you're suddenly handing out? All right, here we go. Dad is an ATM. You know, it's the most expensive day ever shirt turned to 11. And there are so many of these. There's already just so many most expensive day ever shirts that's just kind of lost all of its bite because it's just so terribly designed now. Now the new thing is, I'm just here to pay for everything. Okay, what? There's so many. I'm just here to pay for everything over and over and over again. And then things get even like weirder with like a Barcode shirt, a Disney dad, you know, just scan for payment. That's all Dad's here for, to just scan for payment. He's not really here to engage with you. He's just here to pass over the card and stay on his phone and check the sports scores, you know, and make sure that the stock market's marketing. Look, we get it. Disney's expensive. You're there. You chose to be there. Disney's got me feeling un poco broco. You know who should be wearing these shirts? The people who work for the company, not the people buying the tickets. Straight out of money? I hope not. I hope that your trip to Disney didn't make you financially unstable, because that's not the point of it. You gotta be edgy. You gotta stand out. You gotta let everybody know that you're here, but you don't wanna be here because there are other things you could be doing. There's a chair you could be sitting on. And here's another one. The whole I don't do matching shirts. You know, my wife wanted to go to Disney, so we compromised and went to Disney. Let's wear matching Disney shirts, said no man ever. Cool. What are you doing? You know, like you're with someone who's trying to have a really good time, and it's something that's special to them. And now every picture that they have with you together, sure, they're smiling and they got you to come and you're engaging with the thing, and that's cool and all, but like, their friends see you wear this stuff, you know? People are looking at you and being like, is he not happy? What is he doing in the relate? That's what I think to myself when I see people who wear this shirt. It's like, are you a prisoner? What are you doing here? There's so much passive aggressive. I'm a really bad communicator, so the only thing I can do is buy shirts with terrible jokes. My favorite Disney villain is my wife. What I really love about this whole design is that the partner shirt to my favorite Disney villain is my wife is, of course, my favorite Disney prince is my husband. Of course, right? My wife is a villain, a Disney villain, because, you know, she's the worst. But me, I'm the prince, right? My wife acknowledges that I'm the prince. It's just, come on, you know, she's with me for the D. What is this, Night at the Roxbury? You know, what is this, an SNL sketch in the 90s? Like, is this the joke? Is this the pinnacle of where you can go? I particularly don't have a lot of patience for the shirt, Lock Up Your Princesses. Now, I get that it's supposed to be a toddler shirt, but it's not being worn by toddlers anymore. It started that way, but now it's being sold for grown men. And princesses is what they call all the little girls that go to Disney World. And I don't need a grown man wearing a shirt that says, Lock Up Your Princesses. What? What are we doing? It's just a lot of weird insecurity. A lot of tough dudes wearing these shirts that don't exactly make them look all that tough when you really think about it. Look. Novelty vacation shirts are a great way to poke a little bit of fun at yourself, to maybe tell everybody that you're self-aware of what's kind of going on. For example, drinking at Disney, those are great shirts to maybe disarm kind of a delicate situation from a rather innocent place. But at their worst, these toxic masculinity shirts, all they're doing is saying to your family, your loved ones, that you don't want to be there. That might not be your intent, but that might be how people see it. And we all know that you want to have a good time with your family on vacation. So why not do it a little bit better, in a more lighthearted Disney Dan sort of way? Why veil your insecurities when you can wear them on your sleeve? Which is why I'd like to introduce to you my new Dan's Awful Vacation Shirt outlet. Where the shirts are awful, the jokes are awful, but you're not awful for wearing them. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with you, truly, if you wear shirts like this. I'm just letting you know that you're maybe putting out some interesting vibes that you might want to contextualize outside of what is your vacation experience and start thinking about the fun everyone can have. You know, go ride a ride, pretend you're on a Banshee, get lost with Goofy as your train captain.
Whatever you want to do.
Just be silly, be fun, have fun with it. It's Disney World, you're supposed to laugh. You're supposed to have a good time. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Check out all the great links and everything you need at thedisneydan.com or find me on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, you rock. You are. You are the family. And you're like, not us. Not us. We fill our pockets full of Nutter Butters and Ziplocs to hand out, you know? We give treats to people who wait in line. That's the problem. Don't you understand? Strangers don't want your pocket Nutter Butters. Stop it. That's a very specific story. Just, having treats in your pockets for strangers is just a weird thing to do.
Have you ever?
No. It's just a specific thing my brain just made up.
Okay.
No one's ever offered you a Nutter Butter on Splash Mountain?
No.
A Nutter Butter soaked in a little bromine?